Okay, Aaron, so we have been discussing both metaphor and context in acts of communication and how context both circumscribe meaning and allow certain varieties of interpretation to emerge as solution sets for problems of interpretation in acts of communication. So we talked about what I referred to as local contexts and broader historical contexts. Now, there are certain kinds of apparatuses and structures in ideological formations that will insist that there are universal contexts and universal constructs. And I want you to be very careful in accepting those kinds of suggestions and in and consenting to the realities that they propose. Typically, they mask themselves as form of sort of democratic and non-biased descriptions of subjectivities, when in fact they're always already, biased and limited in the context in which they articulate differences. So I want to exemplify this idea by using this image as a context and a metaphor, and relating it to the passage that we read from Italo Calvino earlier. But I want to change two expressions in that passage. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to change our relationship, our perceptual relationship to this image a bit. Prior to reading from that passage. All right, here we go. MP describes a test score, mark by mark. But which is the mark that supports the score? KK asks. The score is not supported by one mark or another, M answers, but by the line of the arch that they form. KK remains silent, reflecting. Then he adds, "Why do you speak to me of marks on paper? It is only the test score that matters to me." P answers, "Without marks, there is no score."